Hello friends and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to purchase and download a sublimation image online and then send it to your sublimation printer so that you can use it in your projects. So let's get started. Now, whether you choose to purchase your sublimated image from Etsy or another online store, the process is very close to the same. Now, I've chosen to use Creative Fabrica. The image that I decided to purchase is this cute saying here that kind of goes along with our Southern Sisters theme. It says, "Some of y'all's cornbread ain't done in the middle." That's just so Southern and so funny. So this is the image that I'm going to choose, and no matter where you purchase it from, you're going to get a download button. Here's the download button to download this image. Once you make your payment, this download button shows up either in an email or immediately on the screen. So you want to click the download button, and what's going to happen is this image is going to be downloaded onto the hard drive of your computer. So there it is. It's already been put into my computer hard drive. Now we just need to take this image and put it on our project once we print it off on our sublimation printer. Now, it doesn't always pull that picture up like that, so I'm going to show you how to access your photo once you've downloaded it. So you want to go into your files on your hard drive, and you want to open up your downloaded folder. Mine is right here, my downloaded folder, and you can see immediately right there the image that I had just purchased. So you want to double click that image. We've pulled it up, and now we want to print it on our printer. Now I want to pause a minute here and tell you that I do have other videos on how to set up your sublimation printer, as well as how to unzip a file if you purchased something online that comes in a zipped file. So you may need to go back and check out those videos if one of those instances have occurred for you or you haven't set up your printer yet. You might want to check those videos out. But I'm assuming that you've already got your printer set up and you're ready to just make a sublimation print there in the printer. So we're going to go up here to File, and we want to print this image. Once you hit that print button, you come up into the print screen. And what's important here to note is this is an image that has writing on it. And you have to mirror that before you print it, because when you place it on your item, then the writing will come out correctly. So what we want to do is go into our preview button here, and you want to do your layout. This shows us the layout of how it's going to print on our printer, and you can see the image is not mirrored. So it's very important that you choose the flip horizontally box. That's going to save you a lot of wasted ink if you forget to do this, because you want that to print correctly the first time with all your words mirrored. Now, once you've mirrored your image, you'll also want to make sure that this image is the best quality, because you want the best quality to iron on to your project. So you'll go back into this drop-down menu here where we did our layout, and you want to choose media quality, and you want to make sure that this little slider is all the way over to best. That way it's going to print the best quality image for you to place on your project. All you have to do now is print it. And I do have two printers, so I have to choose the one that is my sublimation printer. I have one that prints regular ink, and then I have one that prints sublimation ink. So you absolutely want to make sure that you pick your correct printer, and then you're ready to go. All you have to do is select print. So there we have our printout in our sublimation printer. And as you can see, when you flip it over to iron it on, those words are going to be written correctly. So you always want to make sure that you mirror that project before you print it, so that when you iron it on, the words will be facing the right direction. One other thing to note is once you print something on your sublimation printer, the colors aren't very vivid, because the science of sublimation means that once you apply heat to this, that's when the vivid colors show up as you're ironing it on your project. So keep that in mind. If what you printed out looks a little dull, the finished project won't look that way once you add heat to this sublimation ink. If you enjoyed this video today, please hit the subscribe button and become one of our charmers. We love helping you with your projects, showing you tutorials, and we'd enjoy having you join our group. If you can think of any other questions that you have or that you'd like to see a tutorial on, please drop us a comment and we can make that happen. And until next time, so long.